in a country. Besides, a member of this House, as per Rule 352, Clause 1, is not allowed to make or refer to any matter of the fact on which a judicial decision is pending. The matter which the opposition party is trying to raise is clearly a sub judice, and so a discussion on this issue cannot be held in this House. Chairperson, Madam, I would like to also mention and submit that the issue relates to the function and responsibilities entrusted to the Election Commission of India, which is an autonomous body. In the past, it has been clearly established in this House itself that matters falling under the domain of the Election Commission of India cannot be discussed in this House. On 14 December 1988, when a member tried to raise issue pertaining to the functioning of the Election Commission of India, the then Lok Sabha Speaker, Sri Balram Dhakarji, had ruled in the following words, I quote, Mr. to the member, you know that I cannot comment upon the actions and decisions of the Election Commission, which is an autonomous body, nor can they do it. You have to change the Constitution. I cannot break the rules, unquote. He further stated that under the existing constitutional provisions, the House cannot comment upon the action of the Election Commission. Chairperson, Madam, moreover, Rule 352 Subclause 5 of Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in Lok Sabha clearly says that it is not permitted to reflect upon the conduct of persons in high authority in general discussions. Therefore, Chairperson, Madam, the rules are very clear. The House cannot have a discussion on the working of an autonomous body like the Election Commission. I would like to ask the opposition members, do you want to break the rules established by this House? Do you want to throw out the provisions of the Constitution of India? Do you follow the rules of this country? From the day one, you are attempting to break the rules and the conventions established in this August House. Madam, I would like to urge the honorable members of the opposition parties, please allow the function of the House. Let us discuss and debate. Don't disturb the business of this House. We are sent to this House for discussion and debate for issues related to all important issues of our country must be discussed. Please let the House function. Don't try to break the rules and convention of this August House. Don't try to dismiss all the decisions taken by the past August House. The chairman of then, the speaker of the past, we have to honor them. So once again, I would like to request the members of the opposition party not to disrupt the functioning of the House. We have important bills to take up today on the recall, on the special appeal of the opposition party. We are not pushing the sports bill. Madam, we are not pressing with the discussion and passing of the sports bill, although it is listed in the business. But we will take it up later. Let the bill related to the Ministry of Shipping and Ports be taken up, which is listed today, and let the House function. I would like to request the honorable members of the opposition party, please don't disrupt the business of the House.
माननीय मंत्री सर्बानंद सोनोवाल जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं?
Madam, I am bringing a very important bill, and for the maritime sector of India. So I believe, if you allow me, so can I proceed, madam?
सभा की सहमति हो तो बिल
Madam, I rise to move that the Merchant Shipping Bill 2024 to consolidate and amend the law relating to merchant shipping to ensure compliance with India's obligation under the maritime treaties and international instrument to which India is a party, and also to ensure the development of Indian shipping and efficient maintenance of Indian mercantile marine in a manner best suited to serve the national interest and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto be taken into consideration.
माननीय सदस्य श्री विजय बंसल जी, माननीय सदस्य श्री विजय बंसल जी, माननीय सदस्य श्री ब्रजेश चोटा जी,
Thank you, Speaker, Madam. I rise to express my strong support for the Merchant Shipping Bill 2024. Madam, it's a landmark reform which is taken up by a government led by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, which is going to modernize the maritime sector and propel us towards...
All right, so there you heard, viewers, there was ruckus, sloganeering in the Lok Sabha as well. Showdown we are seeing outside the parliament almost on a daily basis. This is about the voter revision exercise that's currently underway in Bihar, and now ruckus and sloganeering inside the parliament as well. An interesting point, in fact, was made by Union Minister Kiren Rijiju, wherein he said he tried to give a reason to the opposition as to why this discussion can't really happen. This discussion that opposition is demanding on the S.I.R. exercise, he said rules are clear. We can't have a discussion. The House can't have a discussion, the working of an autonomous body. So he asked the opposition, the MPs who were raising slogans at that point in time, he said, do you want to break the rules? But yet there was no answer to that. The sloganeering really continued. This is what the Union Minister said in the House as the disruptions continued. We have reactions as well pouring in. Let's listen in.
The opposition party leaders are protesting against the S.I.R. on daily basis. We have seen that how the opposition leaders have been protesting against the S.I.R. and now they are taking out a march. Usually they protest at the Makardwar, but what we see is that how the opposition party MPs are taking out a march inside the parliament premises. So the message is loud and clear from the opposition parties that they will continue with their protests, and it doesn't seem likely that the parliament will function properly. But this time around today, what we see is that all the leaders of the opposition parties, they are coming out and they are taking a march inside the parliament premises. You can see Mahua Moitra, you can see and the DMC MPs, N.K. Premchandran, and the other leaders over there. You can see that how Priyanka is also here. So we just try to speak to her and what exactly she has to say on the issue. And the protest will continue unless and until discussion takes place.
It's a very simple thing. We are only asking for a discussion. It's very easy for them to resolve within 5 minutes. Discuss it. What is the harm? Our viewpoint will come. Their viewpoint will come. It will be resolved.
So that was Priyanka Gandhi Wardrobe clearly stated that their protest will continue unless and until there is debate and discussion on the issue of S.I.R.
So this is what we saw happening outside the parliament earlier today, wherein opposition MPs were protesting. They are demanding a discussion in the House on the S.I.R. exercise by the Election Commission. There is a vote chori charge that has been hurled by the opposition as well towards the Election Commission, and EC has been giving a point-by-point rebuttal to each and every point that the opposition has raised. For more on that, let me go across to my colleague Swati, who's joining us live, and she will break down the EC's point of view on this. Swati.
Absolutely. Hina, what I have here with me is the daily bulletin. This basically is data sheet that will give us an idea about the claims and objections as far as the draft rule is concerned. Now, going by what the opposition leaders are saying in media, they have a lot of claims and objections to make when it comes to the S.I.R. exercise, to the draft rule. Now, this is compilation of data from the 1st of August 3 p.m. till 6th August 9 a.m. It has been divided into two sections. Section 1 says this is about claims and objections received from political parties with respect to the draft rule. And it has been further divided into national parties and state parties. But this is the interesting part. So Aam Aadmi Party has just one BLA. BLA is the booth level agent. But look at this. The received section says 0. So claims and objections received from the Aam Aadmi Party or through their booth level agent is 0. Then BSP, Bahujan Samaj Party, 74 booth level agents, but complaints and objections received 0. Then you have the Bharatiya Janata Party, 53,338 booth level agents, complaints or objections received 0. Now, while of course the opposition would say that these are the BLAs of the BJP, so they will of course have no claims and objections. But look at the other political parties, the opposition parties. CPIM has 899 BLAs, complaints or objections 0, and then you have the INC, the International Congress, 17,549 booth level agents, but no complaints or objections received, at least as per this daily bulletin. And look at the state parties, because after the Bharatiya Janata Party, Hina, it's the Rashtriya Janata Dal, the RJD, which has the second highest number of BLAs, booth level agents, 47,506, complaints or objections received 0. So what does this tell you? That the opposition leaders are making these claims that there are irregularities when it comes to SIR, the draft roll allegations that names are being deleted, as mass deletion happening. But why are they not putting it on record? That's exactly what the Election Commission has been saying, that the booth level agents can highlight this, but look at the received section once again, 0. None of the BLAs associated with the opposition parties have raised any objections or claims.
Right.
Shouldn't the opposition parties be asking questions to their BLAs? If there are objections and claims, why not put it on record?
Absolutely. And that, also begs an answer to a question that what is the real agenda of the opposition as far as the SIR exercise in Bihar is concerned? Because if indeed there is proof that there is vote chori that is happening in the garb of this exercise by the Election Commission to benefit the ruling party there, then why no complaints are being raised? Why is the matter not being taken to the right platforms? Let me go across to my colleague Rishabh as well, who's joining us on the broadcast. Rishabh, now almost on a daily basis, we are seeing these attacks coming in from the opposition, and then in a way a justification or clarification really coming in from the Election Commission as well. But the question is, how will this deadlock really end? Because the opposition continues with its protest, continues to disrupt the proceedings of the House. It's the third week of the monsoon session of the Parliament. And again, what we are seeing every day, disruption, sloganeering, ruckus.
Well, Hina, just some time ago, we have had a detailed press conference from opposition parties where the India bloc leaders from Congress to NCP to TMC to Aam Aadmi Party to all the other such parties which align with the India bloc have spoken and have said that how they would not allow anyone to go ahead and continue with SIR, because they say this is not just a theft, but this is a dacoity on the voters' mandate. This is what opposition party suggests. We spoke to John Ratas as well. We spoke to Sagarika Ghosh as well as Abhay Kushwaha from RJD, and all of them suggest that the objections are not there because these papers were not even shared in as per protocol with the political parties, and that's the reason that the objections have not been risen on the draft for that matter. Sagarika Ghosh says that it is being experimented in Bihar, and the major thing is that they want to do this in Bengal as well. So the deadlock continues. But remember, we are talking about legislative business as well. There are 13 bills that are pending to be passed in both the houses. Two of them are very important. The income tax bill has come back from the Standing Committee.
Right. Rishabh, stay on with us. In fact, we are getting reactions thick and fast. Here's what Manikam Tagore of the Congress party, the Congress MP there, has to say.
Discussion on SIR we were demanding, and we were demanding that today is a Prime Minister's question hour, and Prime Minister was not available in the House. Therefore, we demanded that Prime Minister must come to the Parliament and there should be a discussion on deletion, the deletion of the voters in Bihar. And now the opposition leaders are meeting this Honorable Speaker, submitting a memorandum to the Speaker, stating that the sports bill must be referred to the Standing Committee or any other committee, whichever the Speaker feels deemed fit.
So you heard what Mr. Maritime had to say. He's a Congress member of Parliament, and he reiterated that the opposition is demanding a discussion on the SIR exercise in poll-bound Bihar that's currently underway. Now, just